Today we're going to be going over how to use captions to capture short form video and vertical format, and then use Buffer to schedule it across your social media channels. What I would recommend is when you take a look at your content calendar throughout the week, you batch and you record all of these at the same time. So either if you're editing them yourselves or you're sending them off to an editor, you can just do it all in one swoop for the week. That might change if you're doing like daily news or daily updates or something like that. But for most people, that's the fastest way to get it done. And it's also the least expensive. So let's take a look at the marketing checklist. And we'll show you how this kind of fits into the entire plan. We've gone through craft your story. We've done, targeting audience. We've done messaging for that audience. And now we're working on channels, specifically the content distribution plan. So what I'm going through and doing here is we're taking all of these different video examples for the content calendar, and I'm literally showing you how I do every single one. And then eventually we'll turn these into an SOP, or what we call a standard operating procedure document, and we'll hand it off to either our editor or our social media manager or someone like that to execute on a daily basis so you can go back to focusing on building your business. So, captions. Let me go into my phone. This is going to be a little wild because I have my computer screen recording here. I've got the camera recording here, and then I'll have a recording on my phone. So let me just, oops, this is not even the right phone. Okay, so let me get this to do screen recording and make sure the microphone's on so I can sync audio as well. Okay, so we're going to be loading up an app called Captions. Now you'll see in the standard operating procedure document, if you have something that requires a script or something like pre-edited, especially if ChatGPT help you write it, you're going to first, go into the ChatGPT app on your phone or your desktop, render out the script, edit it to make sure it fits within your own words, and then you're going to send it to your phone, either text message, email, or if you have a notepad that syncs across your desktop and your mobile device, you can copy and paste the text pretty easily that way. And then Caption here actually has the ability to paste text into it like a teleprompter. And then you can just read it off while looking at the camera. And then it has special AI tools, like the ability to change the way your eyes are pointing at the camera so you can't tell that you're reading a teleprompter screen. It's very, very cool. So when you're done with this, you should actually be able to put together vertical content that's very polished with captions, eye tracking, and editing, all within a couple minutes a day. And it's a great way to get content out that feels authentic and personalized. Okay, so for this, we're going to record a video. Now, I'm not doing a teleprompter script for this one because I'm actually going to be doing a product review for Wander Badges as an example. It's actually this grip, this phone grip. It looks kind of strange. You'll see when we record the video because I'll show you how it all comes together. But again, I have this video loaded up here and it's recording on this as well. So I'm going to set this up over here. And that way it can do the recording. While you're doing the recording, we'll use this same audio. And then I'll show how it works on this. So we're going to move over to the phone. I'm going to do the recording in real time and editing in real time, and then we'll show you how it all comes together. All right. Oh, and because it's Wander Badges, I'm actually going to be swapping out to my Wander Badges hat. So it's on brand, and it's kind of got the logo in it without having to be too on the nose. All right, here we go. Let me record. Okay, so this is one of my all-time favorite travel products. It's actually this phone grip, and it looks a little bit like a spider. You can find them on Amazon. They usually come in 2 packs because they break pretty easily, but I maybe go through two of these a year. So it's really simple. If you're ever traveling on a flight, a lot of airlines, especially if you're travel budget airlines, they might not have the TV screen in the back of the seat. Well, most of them rely on your phone to either watch movies, either through like the United app, or if you've got, Netflix or something downloaded on your phone, but you don't want to like stare down at your phone and your neck will hurt, or you don't want to to have like your hands resting on the tray table in front of you. So that's what I actually love these things for. Is they're really thin, so they take up almost no space in your backpack, so it can just stay in there all the time. But then you just bend them to contour across the seat or across the little tray table clip, and then you can hook your phone right into them very simply. So let me move the phone around really quickly, and I'll show you how it works. So pretend this laptop screen is the back of your seat in front of you. So you can just, mold it to fit like that. And then you can take your smartphone, and it just sits right in front of it like that. So it'll hold on to the seat in front of you. And you can watch your movies and still mess with the tray table in front of you or do whatever else you want to do. It's one of my all-time favorite travel devices, and they're only like a couple bucks, maybe like $4 a piece on Amazon. Happy traveling. Okay, so I just recorded that in Captions, and now I'm going to show you how it works. So I'm going to edit it down a little bit. It's about 2 minutes right now. Ideally, we get that down to 30 seconds to a minute. But let's click continue. Continue. Okay, and we're going to proceed with English subtitles here. And it's transcribing. It's just going to take a minute. I'm going to cut this part out so we can just skip to the end here. Now for this one, we're not going to have to worry about the eye tracking piece because I didn't read a script. I just ad-libbed. But if you did import a script, as I mentioned before, you're going to want to use that eye tracking when we're done. But we're going to show you another video right after this. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see how to do that. Okay, so you can come through and you can pick which type of captions that you want. For this one, I'm going to try this. I'm going to apply that. Let's hit play. All right, let's see what happens if I export it, because for some reason I'm not seeing the... Okay, so there's multiple different plans here. You can go with the Pro, the Max, or the Scale. Let's just go with the Pro plan to test this out. It's a $250 a month, or sorry, $250 a week or $10 a month. And it just goes through the Apple billing process. So I'll give it a month to try it out, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, and then we click allow to give it access to our camera roll here. And it's going to export that to the camera roll. Typically what I'll do after that is, if you have either Dropbox or Google Drive, which is what I use, you can upload this file directly to Google Drive, and that way your editor can take it, or you can edit it from desktop, or you can keep it right there in your camera roll and edit it from your phone and use the Buffer mobile app to schedule it to post on social. Ultimately, for me, it's all about handing this off eventually to a team member, so you're not stuck doing everything yourself. So what I would recommend is learning how to put the process in place up front, so you're not spending a lot of time down the road. You do have the ability with this app to share it directly to Reels, which is pretty cool. And it'll give you the transcript that you can copy and paste. So when you go into Buffer, you have it right there. So I'd also recommend doing that. Okay, next, I'll show you how to take the edited version and schedule it to Buffer. All right, we've got our video. We chopped it down to about 35 seconds. Now let's show you how to schedule this video across 3 different social networks using Buffer. So we're going to click New Post here. All right, you see it has YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok selected. I'm going to take my new file and drag it over here. Again, it's about 35-second video file. Now, if you remember, Captions also gave us a suggested title and description, so we're going to use that and paste it in here too. Okay, great. The video is uploaded there. And now let's customize for, oops, sorry, I want to go back. We'll customize for each. For Instagram, we're going to, again, copy and paste what we had on Captions. All right, let's see where we can use these. Okay, so that's an Instagram reel. Great. Now for TikTok, we're gonna paste it all there too. And then for YouTube Shorts, we're gonna do this, but it has a separate section for title. So we're gonna cut that out and we're gonna paste it down here in title, travel and events. Great. And then we're going to schedule this for tomorrow, which is Thursday, according to our content calendar. Typically shorts you want to do kind of early in the afternoon, so we'll just say like 2 p.m. and we'll go across all of them at the same time. Great. So now we'll go back to our content calendar for Wonder Badges, and we'll say this travel gadget is scheduled, and today's got published. So there we go. Thanks for watching.